Hello everyone, I just looked at the price of silver and it's dropped right out of the gates on the market. Now, how much? It was down 9 to 19 cents. So, I don't have the price pulled up right at the moment because I'm doing a live stream about it. But I did have a few things to talk about. This Morgan dollar, I carried it around with me today. When I was eating breakfast, I set it down on the counter at the restaurant, and I was able to get it to stand on its end directly upright. It won't do it on this towel or on this table because it's just not level enough. But I did get it to stand up on its end. I have a picture to prove it. In fact, I sent a picture to a couple people. If they join in tonight, maybe they can tell you they've seen the picture. Anyway, I did go to my regular coin dealer and I bought a few things. I'm going to go ahead and pull them out of this bag. These are not, really low circulated coins, but I was able to score a complete year set, 1917 coins, PD&S, Mercury dimes. I also got a complete set of 1918, 1918D, and 1918S. And they were a little bit more than what the loose coins have been costing lately. But these holders went up recently. My coin dealer used to sell them for about $4 for 100 of them. Now they're $6 for 100 of them. So if they put them in this, it takes time. You have to write out what it is, what you want to sell it for. It takes time to do all that stuff. So he charges a little bit more if he's put them in these holders as well. He probably should. Now, let's look at something else I got that I thought was kind of cool. So, I had that Mexican coin set that I just did a video for. I was able to get this coins of Great Britain. Now, I was looking at this English shilling and the Scottish shilling, and I'm like, these look like the same coin. How can you tell? They're not the same coin. They are the same denomination, but I don't know how well this will show up on your thing. That's kind of a rounded thing between the crown there on either side. On the Scottish shilling, hold it steady. The cross is kind of blocky and square looking, and that's how you can tell. Because the other side, when you look at this, and we'll show you through this. Get close enough. Go around the edges and look at Queen Elizabeth. Go over to the other one. Around the edges. There's no difference to this side. Now, none of these are silver. This is a more modern set. But they're all pretty much uncirculated. On this one, the half penny, it's got the sailing ship design. Now, I've got quite a few of them sitting around. The 1 penny one has Britannia. And then there's a 3 pence and a 6 pence. Oddly enough, the 3 pence is bigger than the 6 pence. Then they have a half crown over here and a florin. Now, whoops, knocked one out of the holder. Luckily, they go back in pretty easy. Maybe it'll go back in from the other side easier. Well, it's not straight up and down, but that's okay. I can adjust it. That's better. That one wants to fall out too. Anyway, that's one set. That was neat. And we had another set that I thought was pretty cool. It's another um, set with Queen Elizabeth on it. These are New Zealand coins. I know I have one guy I'm subscribed to who his channel is, he lives in New Zealand. I'm not having that focus on that coin too well. But anyway, we'll look at the other side. It says New Zealand. That is their Parliament building on the $1 coin. Maybe this will focus good enough to see it where it says, well, New Zealand Parliament. Yeah. And then there's a 20-cent coin, a 10-cent coin. It's a butterfly. A 5-cent, a 2-cent, and a 1-cent. And then for me anyway, the one thing that made me really want this is a sailing ship design. Well, I ain't getting it to focus real well. It is the Endeavor ship. And it's 50-cent coin. It's pretty cool looking. I quite like that a lot. There's a volcano right underneath the 5 behind the sails of the ship. At least it looks like a volcano. But anyway, I thought this was a neat set too. And I was like, well, I'll go ahead and buy it. Now, how much were these sets? Well, one of them was $4 and the other one was $3.50. It's $3.50. Now, oddly enough, the British coins was the cheaper one of the two. Not sure why, it just was. Maybe because the New Zealand one has a dollar coin in it or something, I don't know. I'm not sure if these are still legal tender. Hard telling. But I quite liked them, and they go along with the other set I just bought now, which was a Mexican mint one. And they're not silver either, but one's Mexico. Don't know if I can get this out real easy. It's got a faux tab in it, and it should come out, but it might not come out very easy. And I don't want to tear up the cardboard trying to open it. I want that out of there so I can show the coins. And I don't know if I'm going to get it out the way I want to. Let's hold on a second. Maybe I can. This sucks. It was only $4. I'm just going to leave it in the holder for now because I can't get it out without making a big mess. And I quite like these Mexican coins. They're all got the snake or the eagle eating the snake design. Probably see it best on these bigger coins. There's the snake over there, and then this is the eagle's wing and the eagle's body. And it's got a hold of the snake. Anyway, I got all 3 of those sets recently. Not been able to find any more silver bars. This one's gold plated, but I'd like to get a couple more, but I just haven't found any. A few years ago, my coin dealer was getting bars all the time, but now he hasn't had any in almost forever. Yeah, let's pull up the silver price chart on my computer, and I'll tell you what it is right now. Well, it says it's minus 19 cents per ounce right now. And it's 21.69, which, but when I went to my coin dealer, he had buffaloes for $28. So you might be able to get a little bit better price online, maybe. But I don't know. This was $18. It's been hold, but that doesn't matter for why I bought it. Bought it for my treasure chest challenge and just trying to fill it up. And a big coin takes up a lot of space. But as I did say, I did get this to stand on its end. And it's not easy to do. They're thick, but they're just thin enough that it makes it kind of hard to stand them on their end. This coin's a little thicker, I believe. Yeah, it's slightly thicker. It might stand on its edge easier. There's a nice looking sailing ship design. The Sadove. It's from Rwanda. And other one I got out here. It's a sailing ship design too. It's the Cook Island Bounty. It's 1 ounce silver. It's got the queen on the other side. Now, bought this. This is a Greek coin. I have a better, a specific video for it, but I'll pull it out and show it anyway. You can see it's a sailing ship. And it looks kind of nice. I wish I could get there. I got the reflections out of there. It's focused on it pretty good, actually. But it was only 20 cents. World coins, they don't generally cost a whole lot. If you got a dealer who buys them and buys them by the pound, like the coin dealer I go to does, he doesn't charge a whole lot for world coins. All right, open up this container. I've got some world coins in. Show a couple of them. Looking for a specific one. Looking for this specific one because it's another sailing ship design. It's the halfpenny like I showed in the other one. And since I 1953, you can see the details on the ship. It's a halfpenny. The Australian one, they put a kangaroo on it. It's a halfpenny one as well. It's a 1951. Not surprising they put that on there just because. Let's see if I can find a little bit nicer looking one that's newer. One of these Elizabeth halfpenny ones. Let's look at the date on this. 1965. The year Churchill passed away. Or he might have passed away in late 64, but they issued this coin in his honor, and they made it in 1965. Let's see if I can't find what I'm looking for. There's quite a few world coins in here. I'm having a little bit of trouble finding the one I'm looking for. I got quite a few of them in here, and quite a few of these are Australian. I'm looking for the halfpenny selling ship that looks a little nicer. Well, not finding it real quick, but that's a pretty nice looking one there. More modern. Queen's a little older. What year is this? 1998. Here's one of the little Mexican coppers. And you can see the eagle eating a snake. But with the way inflation is right now, and you kind of think that the silver price would be going up and not down. But I don't know. I think it should be higher than it is. And when you go and take into consideration, okay, here's a 1953 one that's a little dirty. But this features one of the young portrait of the queen. You know, she hadn't been queen very long at this point. But there's two more 53s. I got several 1953 ones. Oh well. Anyway, I just wanted to go online and talk about the price of silver versus all the inflation we've had. Why isn't it higher than it is? I don't know. Buffaloes are $28. Historically, the premium on a buffalo is only $2 to $3. So if you take $28 and take $3 off of it, say that physical price is right around 25 and not 21, 69. Let's reload that and see what it's up or down from there. Looks like it's saying it's still 21.69. Still says 21.69. So we'll put this. There's a French franc coin. That might be it. Yeah, it's 1 franc. Here's a 1 shilling coin from 1962. Let's see if it's a kind of hard to see the details. I would say that's the UK version because that card showed the other one, the 1 shilling that is Scottish, to be not pointed but boxy on the cross on either side of the crown or part of the crown. And a half franc coin from France. Same walking lady design on this side, but it's a smaller coin. Anyway, I just want to go live for a little while and talk about the price of silver. The market just opened, and sort of talk about the historic premiums on some of these coins. This wasn't really a real low premium coin, but when I bought it, I think silver was trading a little higher than it is today, and it was $31, I believe. This one I ordered online. I don't remember what the price was exactly, $33, $34, something like that, but they had it on sale. They knocked like 25% off the premium. And anybody that wants one of these Peace Dollars magician coins, there is a website. Get a good look at the design. If you want one of these, you can order it from that website. And it's only like about $8 or $9, I think. It's kind of neat looking. I kind of quite like the design. There's all kinds of these magician stunt coins that are not really silver and they're not, real valuable, but I don't. Sometimes a coin doesn't have to be real valuable to be interesting. Have an interesting look to it. Like I quite like these peso ones here. They're not silver and they're not real expensive. But have a look at the eagle eating the snake design. The wing, the snake's right there. The eagle got a hold of the snake there and the body and the tail. It's a neat looking design on these. Um, this bigger one, same type, lines. Now, this copper one, though, it's not lines. It's like a, rendering of an actual eagle eating the snake instead of just an outline. But when I get the light to hit this, you can kind of tell this is a pretty good in terms of lack of circulation. You can see the mint luster spiral on it. I probably ought to not keep it in this bowl, but it's not a particularly valuable coin, so I'm not super worried about it. And here's a Swedish coin, I believe, one crown, 1962. It's not silver. This is probably whoever the president of Sweden was at the time. Let's see if we can read his name. Fredericks Ninth. I can't really read what that says. Kong. Wait, that says Denmark. I'm sorry, this isn't a Swedish coin at all. Apparently. Let's see if I can't get that through show. Denmark. It does say DAN and not Denmark, how we usually spell it and pronounce it in the U.S. That might just be something to do with the way they a lot of different world coins that have selling or sailboats or selling ships on them. This is just a sailboat, single mast, and it almost got some people sitting in the boat. It's a bigger sailboat. It's kind of neat looking. This is a dual mast one, so it's an actual ship. I don't think you can call it a boat anymore when it has two masts. It's just too big. So it'd probably be considered a ship. Anyway, I had a little bit of fun. We'll talk about silver, the price of silver, and with the way inflation is right now and stuff, I would think that the price of silver would be up more than it is. So anyway, I hope that you all have a good night, and I will see you next weekend on a live stream. I have some videos going live this week that you can watch, shorts, and you'll see some of the coins. You'll see a video for this one. Shows how much I paid for it. It's $18, which for a Morgan dollar, it's a pretty good price because online, AppMix says what they call worse than coal, since they might be drilled, they might be bent. Well, this one's actually drilled, so they probably put it in that bin. The price started at $26.99, and they'd let you get them for $25.99, but you had to buy 500 of them, so you had to be a big volume buyer to get a lower price. Well, I mean, I guess there's a couple other price points between it. You had to buy like over 20 to get the first break. I think it's 25.69 or something, and then 25.39. Then I think that's what it was, or 2639. Sorry. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave for the night and hope you all have a good day.